basement den, controllers scattered where games begin. Endless pixels, they call my name, chasing leaderboards in the Hall of Fame. Fueled by caffeine and nacho stains, all night marathons, no time for chains. Enemies fall one by one in this digital world I've just begun. I'm the peak degenerate king of play, streaming chaos every single day. Joystick juggler, I wear the crown, glitched out legend, I run this town.
Alright. Let's give this game a go, y'all. I've heard plenty of it. So huh. So that's quite interesting. I wonder why. Cheepy cheepy bang bang. Okay, so like, why isn't the controller enabled? Might need to see some settings here. There's a couple things are off. Alright, so let's see. Huh. Interesting, the screen resolution isn't taking up the full screen. We gotta fix that. Hold up, chat. We'll fix this up. Just give me 1 second. Should give me additional options, but it doesn't. So that's interesting. Full screen controller. Save. Okay. D-pad select option. So let's see, will it occupy the 1080p, or at least minimum 1080p, but like, I don't know. Will it though? I might need to adjust the filter settings, because yeah, the post resolution shows to be 1080, but what's generating in stream is like 480. Huh. So, sorry, chat. It's a bit new for us. Let's see here. Game capture. See if it does it. Continue. Alright, so I made some changes to the quality settings here. Let's see if it does it. I'm not sure if it will, though. Jesus. Graphics are fart. Maybe we need to, like, edit the registry on this?
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a skip, guys.
Yeah.
Because, okay, this game came out forever ago. But I think it's forcing the aspect ratio. But hey, the controller's registering now, so that's good. I'm gonna check something. Just because I am a bit of a deviant. Peak degenerate, if you will. Check out the configuration. I guarantee you there's an issue in the hub. Car audio. So there's actually a lot of people complaining about it. I'm looking at the community notes. Check out discussions. Systems. Crashes. Massive problems. Terrible ports. So I'm curious. We're going to hit a couple notes here, chat, because I want to see what the actual scalability is. Dude, okay, so chat, for this game, there's actually people that purchase this, which I purchased on Steam. There's people in the discussion boards for the store for this game that actually tell people to download the PS3 version and play on an emulator instead of the PC board. I mean, hell, that's... I can understand that. I can see that. Let's see here. Borderless gaming. We're not doing that. Language and full screen mode. So hold on. In launch menu, DP launcher, full screen, tab settings. That was back in 2017, though. I don't think that's in there. Okay, so it looks like it's hard locked to 720p, which is odd. Disable and re-enable. So it says launch menu, game starts DP launcher, play, settings, and an exit button. Okay, so it looks like you gotta... God, that's stupid. Close out the app. DP launcher. Settings. Uncheck. And you hit controller. So that's interesting. You can't actually select a controller option in there. Hit save. Play, right? But if we exit out and reopen it, according to the community notes, it looks like that's what fixes it. Setting. Full screen. Save. Play. I think the controller setting got busted. We're gonna find out, y'all. Sorry about this. This is a really scuffed stream. Huh? Well, sounds like somebody's up. So it's non-responsive to any of the functions, even from a keyboard standpoint. So if you hit enter, options, hold on. So we're gonna be degenerates here. Open with Notepad just once. That's not the file we're looking for. Open with Notepad. Yeah, hold on. Save. We're going to be complete reprobates and see if this works. So we're playing around with a couple settings here. I just modified the configuration file. This is interesting that it won't let me actually select controller. Exit. We're going to go into Steam Library real fast. Library. Go ahead and change controller layout. Apply. Templates. Media layout. Apply. Back. Now we're going to go ahead and try and launch it, but when it comes up to launch it this time, interesting chat. Interesting. Save. Alright, so we had a little bit of an issue here setting that up. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a complete snafu. The overall lack of settings on this is pretty crazy. FBI custom. The lack of options entirely is kind of whack on this. I think you should be worried about all the polygons they're going to get cut on.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This
Voice
story
acting's
is
farty.
very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be,
No weirdo.
but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn
What a
on the
weird
TV
little
then?
monster.
Leave the sound down like always.
Okay. I'm going to tell you a story, but turn on the TV.
This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Might need to do a little bit more research and see why the screen resolution. So when I'm playing it on the main display, it is in full screen. However, I noticed from the stream input, it's actually much smaller. It's like a 720.
Could you wait just a little longer?
No kid, I'm going to punch you in the mouth.
This won't take long.
It's all shaped like a fat man. Washington State. We're going to see if we can turn on the volume a bit. That boy is... It's kind of obnoxious. It doesn't really give you separate audio options. No. Thank God that finally shut up.
Could you wait just a little longer? This won't take long.
More I hear those kids, I want to punch him in the face. Just go, blow. God, I want to punch these kids in the face so hard.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
You horrible little
It's
gremlins.
about time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me?
Nah.
It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
Nah.
Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it.
Alright,
Yeah, I
turn
know.
it down.
He does
Crazy
terrible
loud.
things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Zach, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well,
I mean, most cell phones are pretty much connected by satellite, yeah?
At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? Perpetrator from the last case
This
really was
Zach
something.
character he's speaking to, which is the player, I think is like an
Would have thought
interdependency
there'd be
himself.
razors laced into your nails. Crazy. Just
Manic depressives will often do that. They'll create like a separate
At least I
persona.
now have a
talk
scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
Hold on, so like, there's a no smoking thing on the lid. Should ran his ass over. Hold up. Those were squirrels. Why were they making monkey noises? Why were the squirrels making monkey noises? Okay. It's almost as if the developer didn't know what a squirrel was. Hold up.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
So I can see why this game was on sale. So it seems to suck. Go ahead, save. Okay. There we go. Reduce that audio off. fair amount. Yes. There we go. Cruel production. You gotta save to make sure you're auto-saving. Yeah, it's super limited what you could actually adjust for quality settings. Oh, gross. So it does have an item box, kind of like Resident Evil. Nine millimeter custom, right? So it was infinite ammo. It's like, what are you profiling? You're just out in the woods.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
It's got multiple personality disorder. MPD. All right.
Huh?
God, this game is terrible already. Peaceful picnic. Alright, cool. Looking at the sky, and the clouds are moving at like 1,000 miles an hour. Yeah. And of course, it's going to lock in where I can't attack just yet. Can of pickles. Turn on the electricity. Bzz. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't in here earlier, but alright. Cool with it. Doing the Matrix scroll. Wow. So scary. Mysterious shadow. Oh my god, the combat in this is ass.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. Amazing. This game's gonna suck so bad. I think I'm gonna have to play this one through all the way. I mean, probably not tonight, but because it's 4:54. I'm gonna stream this for 31 minutes. We'll play for like an hour, and we'll pick it up on the second part. This game is ass though. I mean, I bought the bundle as part 1 and 2, so hopefully it's not that bad. I mean, it merited a sequel, right?
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes
Bro,
the cake.
they didn't do anything.
It's
This
the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
Okay, bud. It's a dum-dum pop. Yeah, we'll save. God, hold on. You get money for this? Shit, $150. We need money for in this game. So does it mean I could go all the way back there again? Yeah. Hold on, you gotta get it off? Whoa. I probably should have adjusted the language on that. Get it off. You know, it raises questions. It's awfully sus. Okay, so there's no real aspect of true survival horror for this so far. You shoot these ghost things and you go brrr and die. Nope. And it dies. What the? This game's so buggy, it's ridiculous. Alright, so. Ugh. So you use the pipe to break down barriers. But you have infinite ammo for your 9mm. This game is pretty balls terrible so far. You got a first aid kit, shows bandage. Ugh. Steel pipe. Okay, so a couple of them will waddle towards you faster, but they still suck. Have a grudge against it? Get the fuck out of here. So this game's trying really hard to rip off of Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Like, really hard to rip off of both. Again, I understand why it would try. Just hop the fence, bro. Locked. We gotta go all the way back. What a terrible way to implement backtracking. Oh, yo, you're out of... Okay, so that's your stamina bar, so that makes sense. So I guess you're just not running like all the time, I guess. $502. I mean... Bro. Got another steel pipe. Oh, yay. Burp. I gotta figure out how to adjust the quality settings on this because this is very farty. It's like 720p barely. And I noticed in the chat, well, not in the chat, but in the stream, how many lollipops do I get? I noticed in the stream, it's actually putting in a 720p window despite the game rendering in 1080. The overall quality settings in this game are fart though. I know it's an old game, but still. Brrr. Wait, okay, so I was going the wrong way. Yo, so it turns off once you go through it. Ugh, God, that's super obnoxious. I might actually have to the next checkpoint and shut it off for the night. I don't know why you need so many lollipops. I'm not going to bother picking up yet another one. I don't think they stack. I think they're individual items in inventory. Alright, I'm going to chill out for a second. There we go. So this game is just the hodgepodge of nonsense. They probably produced it on an extremely small budget, in a hurry at that. Bro, the switch is turned on. Alright, chat. We're going to call it on this one for tonight. I'm pretty tired. It's 5:07. So, and I want to figure out the graphics fixes before we continue going forward with it. Because it, be a disservice to you guys, I think, in my opinion. But in the interim, I'm glad you tuned in. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. I know the screen was a little scuffed. We'll fix it up with the next one. And I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe we'll continue this or whatever horror game you think we can try. I can tell you as much. This game